Hello, my name is Bella Zier, and today I will be presenting a few possible strategies that I believe Estee Lauder companies should implement in their business. Just to give you a brief overview, Estee Lauder is a publicly traded cosmetics corporation selling things like skincare, makeup, hair care, and fragrance products. They sell primarily through department stores, specialty multi-brand retailers, perfumeries, pharmacies, e-commerce websites, you name it. You can find their products pretty much anywhere. Their top competitors are L'Oreal, Coty, Revlon, and Mary Kay, which are also four very popular cosmetics corporations in the industry. And while Estee Lauder is performing extremely well right now, the goal is to make an effective 3-year strategic plan in order for them to experience even more growth in their company. So to give you some company problems and strategic visions that we want to be implemented and emphasized in these potential strategies, the first one being that Estee Lauder currently does not have any drugstore or affordable brands acquired under their company, unlike two of their top competitors, L'Oreal and Revlon, who gain revenue from both drugstore and affordable products, as well as high-end and luxury products. The second one is that Estee Lauder's hair care products only generate 5% of their net sales, which tells us that for some reason consumers do not see as much value in Estee Lauder's hair products. So we want to find out why that is and do what we can to change that. And then in general, Estee Lauder has goals of further global penetration and acquiring firms. So we want to see them acquiring some more brands and breaking into as many markets as possible around the world. The first strategy that I recommend Estee Lauder to implement is a strategy of horizontal integration, which could come from acquiring, acquiring Avon, The Body Shop, and e.l.f. Cosmetics. So Avon is a cosmetics corporation that is currently looking for a buyer. It is not doing very well, and investors are pressuring the company to find a buyer. So they really need to be acquired by somebody, and I believe Estee Lauder should be the one to acquire them. L'Oreal recently sold The Body Shop, so if we can take The Body Shop too, that would be great. And then e.l.f. Cosmetics is a very high quality, reputable drugstore, affordable makeup brand that is very popular amongst consumers, and seeing Estee Lauder acquiring this brand would allow them to more effectively compete with L'Oreal and Revlon as well. As we know, acquiring companies is essential for global expansion, so having these three firms under Estee Lauder's belt would be great for them expanding even more around the world and would give them a higher competitive advantage. And the score for this strategy on the QSPM matrix was a 4.48, which was the highest score out of that entire matrix. So this strategy was the most appealing, meaning that it satisfies Estee Lauder's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats very efficiently and could really be good for the company. The second strategy that I would like to see Estee Lauder implement would be a product development and a market development strategy. This could look like creating a new hair care product line, developing a new hair care product line and giving it to consumers to hopefully increase revenues. This could look like creating a new marketing approach for hair care and fragrance products that already exist in the company, just to make sure that we are emphasizing revenue earning on these. And doing these things could really help generate more revenue for these segments and attract new consumers that haven't been consumers of Estee Lauder's hair care products in the past. We really need to see growth in this division, and I really think that this strategy could help do that. So if we take a look at this 3-year strategy implementation timeline, we can see how these strategies would look year by year for the next 3 years. So first in 2018, we have acquiring Avon. This is the top priority. Avon is the first firm that we should acquire just because they are so desperately looking for a buyer. So we want to make sure we acquire Avon before anyone else has the chance to. But then we should also begin the development of maybe a new hair care product line, and then begin a new marketing campaign for the hair care and fragrance products that already exist in the company. In 2019, we can then move on to acquiring The Body Shop. After that, we can, or while doing this, we can continue the research and development of the new hair care product line, and then now we are going to implement the new marketing campaign for the already existing hair care and fragrance products. Then in our last year, 2020, we can work on acquiring e.l.f. Cosmetics. We can then wrap up the development of the new hair care product line and begin thinking of a marketing campaign for this new line and introduce it onto the market. And then again, while we're doing all this, we're still continuing to enforce the marketing campaign for their original hair care and fragrance products lines in order to help increase revenues. So Estee Lauder has proven that they are a thriving company even without implementing these proposed strategies. However, I firmly encourage the company to implement this strategic plan, as it could lead to even more growth for the company and give them the higher competitive advantage and global expansion that they envision. Thank you.